And now we're live.
Dang it.
Welcome to bedtime stories that we tell to scare each other.
Well, welcome to Scary Stories we tell in the bright light of day because we don't want to get spooked too bad. Trevor.
Story number one.
Story number 1. I'm Ed.
There's a man on a train. He says, "Do you like scary stories?"
I say no and he leaves.
I say no, and he disappears.
And it was the intro to the X-Files. Anyways, welcome to UpTilt. My name's Trevor.
I'm Ed.
And this is your weekly dose of eggs on a desk. You can't see it on Ed's stream, but he has a 16-pack of stress eggs. And it's funny because his nickname is Egg. He's, for those tuning in on our audio mediums, he is squishing the egg.
I can help.
No, you can stop that. That's what you can do.
Well, I needed to make sure that anybody listening to audio only could hear that the eggs were being, in fact, squished.
Squashed them. Squishy, squashy. Make egg salad, baby.
Yeah.
Ew.
All right, Trevor, give me something to talk about.
Your mom. Oh!
Lovely lady.
Yeah, she is. Remember that one time when I ordered breakfast at her diner and she said, "Really? That's all you want?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I like."
Yeah, because you just got like eggs and toast.
That's what I like. It was
Ugh,
a classic breakfast.
I miss Saturday breakfasts
Same. Was
or
it Saturday
Sunday
or
or
Sunday?
whatever.
I thought it was Sunday.
Either way, Trevor and I used to get breakfast every week together, and then he ran away.
Yeah. It's a shame we only started that like a couple months before I moved. That would have been nice.
It was like a year. It was a
Was
good
it?
year of that. Yeah, it was a lot. We did it a lot.
Yeah. That good final year. That good final year. Then you lost my ex's copy of Breath of the Wild before you gave it back to
It
her.
was in my car.
Did you find it?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
got it back.
Oh, okay.
She got it back because she worked for me.
I do remember you putting it just in the pocket of your flannel though as you were leaving my house, and I was like, that doesn't seem like the
He's gonna
safest thing.
lose that.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose that.
You drove away, and as I was waving to your car down the street, I was like, he's gonna lose that game.
That game is so far gone. Anyway, Games Fest happened this week. Did you watch any of that?
I watched the tail end of it
Summer
because you
Games
told
Fest?
me Monster Hunter was on it, and that was it.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about Monster Hunter again, talk about beating a dead horse, but
Yeah.
looks
The
good.
trailer didn't really tell us too much.
Worm
Didn't really.
type.
Yeah, it showed us some new monsters, and that was it. It was, I mean, like, cool, but I'll get to see those monsters when I play the game. I'd rather see a new weapon.
They're not gonna give you a new weapon.
I want a new weapon so bad.
If they give you one, they'd have to give you two. Or they'd have to take something away.
Take away one of the bow guns. You don't
Take away
need
heavy bowgun.
you don't need a heavy, a light, and a regular bow and arrow. Like, get rid of one of the bow guns. Hot take.
Oh. I'm not a bowgun user, so
Beating a dead horse. Yeah. Get Monster Hunter out of the way right away. We'll keep moving on.
only a couple games on there actually caught my attention. One being Deer and Boy. That trailer made me cry.
I did not catch that one, actually.
You should take a look at it because it made me bubble. It's not really much to explain. There's a game where you are a boy and there's a deer and the deer grows up, and that's what made me cry because they were friends.
Friends make me cry.
Well, when friend is animal,
Well, I don't make
that's
you
what makes me
cry.
cry. No, you could probably very easily. So yeah, that was actually the only note that I had from Games Fest because it was
It was kind
more
of
like
lame.
it was boring.
That's
I
why
got
I
nothing
didn't
that I
tune
liked.
in. To be fair, I did take like your opinion on that, but I trust you. Like, the only thing
As
I
you,
was really there for was Monster Hunter. It happens.
the other Game Fest thing happened though, the Xbox showcase.
And how was that?
That had some good stuff in there, and that is where I'm gonna take our conversation. Number one, game that you probably won't play. It's called Expedition 33. Looks phenomenal. It
I'm gonna look
looks
it up. It
so
sounds
much fun.
cool.
Combat looks great. It's like a JRPG.
Player Obscure Expedition 33. It
Good
looks
because it's
real
long.
nice.
It looks real good. It's French.
Lunch.
France.
Why does it say 34 in the trailer though? That was 33.
In okay, so the painter paints a number, and everybody that age disappears.
What?
And the expedition goes, and they are going to kill the painter, so she can't paint more numbers and kill people.
What incarnation? That's crazy.
But the good part is the combat looks super fun.
I don't know. This I'm a sucker for a story rich game. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And if that's what this is. Also, do we know why the painter's doing it? And also why like if they're doing it for any reason, why aren't they just painting the numbers like right
Not
away?
yet. Don't think we
Ooh.
know anything yet.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the HUD and stuff, like the way that your options pop up on the screen just watching the trailer right now. Very cool. Like they get painted onto the screen, but
We love paint.
also all the enemies in there look really like Souls like.
Yeah, but it's good because you don't have to actually
Play it
do a
in a
Souls-like
Souls-like
fight.
fashion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sick of Souls-likes. I'm just
No
so sick of it.
Souls-likes.
No more, except for actual Souls games. No more Souls-likes.
More.
Tired of them.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's like a whole category though, so like I kind of or it's a category now.
it is, and that's a darn shame because everybody just mimics the most popular thing, and it's like,
Yeah.
please, for the
Is
love of God.
I'm not even religious.
Yeah, a lot of people love him.
For like I mean, you've played a handful of the Souls-like games, right?
I play a lot of them. I play
Dude,
them all. I play a lot of them.
how regularly is like the actual story behind them like just good? Like just flat out good?
Souls games themselves every time.
What about copies though?
Almost never
I do
because they're
need
trying to replicate the gameplay. They're not actually replicating
background.
the actual style. Yeah.
I did purchase another Crab's Treasure, which is like a super cartoony, cute Souls-like game. I think it's cute. Have you seen it?
I've seen some stuff about it.
Like the art
Doesn't look
style. You don't think it's cute?
the art style, sure, but like the story and stuff is not
Oh
cute.
no, the story is terrible. It's about microplastics and garbage littering our ocean and home repossession. And that's awful.
Oh,
He's forced to live in a soda can. It's terrible. At least right off the start.
I forgot to bring a soda to stream.
No.
I don't have any drinks. I have an empty cup. Look, Trevor.
For those tuning in on an audio medium, Ed was pretending to drink out of an empty cup.
You're
It
welcome.
was quite convincing, might I add.
Next note,
Next,
I
no.
have I have one.
Hit me.
Did you ever play Fable?
Yeah.
Did you like Fable
Yeah.
a lot?
That was good.
Fable, the new Fable has a release window of 2025.
Is it a continuation?
It doesn't look to be. It looks to be like it's just set in the same world.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Not everything needs to be a continuation. I would love more games that just explore more parts of like established universes than
Yeah.
like true sequels.
Oh yeah, and I'm so for a new Fable game. I've wanted a new Fable game for a long time. I might even stream Fable
Stream Fable, yeah.
3.
There is a couple new games, not new games, but remakes or at least remasters coming out for like Solid
Uh-huh.
I'm blanking. I'll write it down. That's what the notepad's for. I don't know. Now I'm blanking on it though. But on the
Maybe it'll
topic,
come back to you.
maybe on the topic of remakes and remasters, I just like along with that Rogue Prince of Persia, we went over that game like on our first episode, I think.
Yeah, the cartoon one that looks like it was made in MS Paint.
Yes, I really enjoyed the art style personally. It looked like a Picasso painting. But There is one other Prince of Persia game coming out, and they're also remastering, I believe, not remaking,
I think
Sands of
they're
Time.
remaking Sands of Time. I thought they were remaking it.
Let me double check that so that we're factually accurate.
I think that's what's taking so long.
Yes, remake is in development. And they announced it on June 10th. Wow, was that the first announcement of it?
Yesterday?
Was that yesterday? Shoot. Forgot I didn't mail my mom's birthday card yet. It's still sitting on my coffee table. Sorry, Mom. If you're listening, she doesn't listen to the show. We miss out on so many viewers because our families just don't support us.
That's true.
To be fair,
We're starting from the ground up
I just don't post my stuff on my personal social media.
because it's
Anyways,
cringe. You have a podcast? That's cringe.
you're two almost 30-year-old white male presenting people. Of course you have a podcast.
Yeah.
About
I have,
video games? Of course.
oh God, I have facial hair. I promise I'm not white. I just really, really look like it.
Anyways, but on the topic of remakes and remasters, like to a certain point, I feel like I don't want that many. Like
I'm
some
tired of them.
Yeah, it really drives the point that like the gaming industry is losing its luster in creativity because they're just like, well, let's go back to this thing that was super popular 15 years ago and we'll just push the nostalgia. And like,
We're looking at you, Square Enix. Yes, I'm probably gonna buy Kingdom Hearts on Steam. No, I shouldn't.
you're right. No, you shouldn't.
Think of mods. Steam integration means mods.
That being said though, I can back remakes, especially to the extent that Final Fantasy VII was done. I didn't
Yeah.
even play it,
Well,
but I support that because that's essentially a new game, you know?
yeah, it's different. It's completely different.
But
The
like,
story's even different.
yeah, like HD remakes though, or remasters rather. I don't know. Sometimes just feels like too much of a money grab to me. Like if you're not changing anything, but just upping pixel count, which is I don't know how easy it is for video games, but like for filling in like bad video frames or pictures, like you can up the pixel count relatively easily with like AI programs now. But I don't know
True.
how easy or possible it is for like upscaling of like whole video game. But it
I've seen
does.
some stuff saying that it's not that hard.
Yeah, I can't believe it is. So at that rate, just give us HD remakes of everything at this point. Never mind. Maybe did my stand just switch that fast?
You're so easily influenced that you influenced yourself.
Yeah, right. But that's the best way to do it. I don't want to be influenced by.
I see the title of our stream is I have two potential timelines and a superpower. Does that have anything to do with a certain game that's coming out
Yes,
that we're both gonna play
absolutely. And we're both gonna cry.
and we're both gonna cry?
Oh
I have it
yeah,
in
we're gonna
all
cry
I have
so
it in
hard.
all caps. I have I have it
Oh,
in
is
all
that one of
caps.
your notes too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Assuming we're talking about the same thing.
Life is Strange.
I was gonna say on the count of three, but yes, Life is Strange.
Yes.
Starring Max Caulfield, and
Yep.
she looks great.
The true sequel. We've gotten like what 6 Life is Strange games past the first one. Even to the extent that it was Life is Strange 2. We had a Life is Strange 2, but it not the true sequel.
Yeah,
I
Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange True Colors. True Colors was really good.
I feel like before what's this new one called? I already blanked on it. No,
No, it's
Double
called like
Exposure.
yeah.
I saw that, but I'm very curious about how the game is going to work because at the end of the first one, we were shown that there are repercussions to using her powers. Spoiler alert, haven't played the first Life is Strange. First of all, you need to. Second of all, I'm about to spoil the ending. Like, we were shown that there were massive repercussions in using her powers, which is why I chose to save BAY Bay and not BAE Bay.
eBay. I just played it more than once.
That's fair. I
My original choice though was to save everybody instead of one person.
Yeah, which is crazy. Also, like teenage romance at that, that like
Yeah.
almost guaranteed to fail.
Especially considering how much of a jerk Chloe is.
Yeah, Chloe's a bad person. I'm just gonna say it. She was like very, very selfish. Not that her
She's
circumstances,
fine. She's had a tempestuous life.
but man, I'm very curious. Unless like within the context of Max's powers, if she's just like honed them or something. But she said in the trailer, like, I swore I'd never use my powers again, but now
She
I
did.
have to. I'm really excited to see how her powers have either like grown or changed because they can't keep it just like the same.
Yeah. Well, I love that she can time travel. Maybe I'll play through Life is Strange remaster on stream.
Don't I remember when Life is Strange came out, we like our whole Discord server was like, we all gotta do this. Nobody talk about it until everyone's done it.
Everybody gets to play it.
That was great. God, I love that. And then I made Kendra play it. That there are clips on my Twitch channel of her playing that, and she's just like, I didn't see that coming. Or like she forgot that she could rewind time and is just standing there waiting for the boulder to crush her. The game's like, rewind, please. Come on. She's like, did I just die? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna
looks
be
good.
huge.
I'm
Did they
so stoked on it.
I know that was just an announcement trailer. Did they put out like an estimated timeline for that at all? Or
No, I wonder if there is one.
like I'll just take a year. Just give me a year number. Oh,
Yeah, it
okay,
says
good.
Double Exposure releases October 29th of
This
this
year?
year.
What? Wow, really dropping that on us quick. Heck yeah. I'll take that. I'll take a day off work for that too.
I probably will too.
Let's just cry together.
I
Um
already planned on it, Trevor.
this one seems much more murder mystery-y than like the original Life is Strange. The original Life is Strange was
It
a
was
sad
considered
story.
a murder mystery. That's what it says.
Life is Strange
No, the new
or
one. They
Double
were like
Exposure.
a new murder mystery for you to enjoy.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm getting at though. Is like I don't know if it's going to be as like emotionally taxing as the first one.
Probably. It's got to be.
I hope it is. I'm just hoping that it
I kind of don't
doesn't
think it
fall
will
short in
be,
that
but
department.
just because what if they're just like, yeah, it's just another story inside Max's universe. I don't know. I like Life is Strange. I've liked every Life is Strange that came out except for 2.
Wait, which two was with the brothers, right?
Yeah, I didn't care for 2.
I still haven't played any of the other follow-ups to that series.
I kind of want to replay Life is Strange.
Finish the game you're working on right now, though, if you're planning on streaming it.
I don't think I'll stream it. I think I'm just gonna play it.
Fair enough. It's worth playing.
I hope we get to hear Shaka Bra.
I have a couple. Oh, before we move on though, I remembered what I was talking about or what I was thinking about when I said I lost my train of thought. I just really want game companies to have access to maybe not their entire game library, but at least a good chunk of it, like for digital download. Like it just makes 0 sense to me to like lock good game series behind like, oh, it's an old game. You're gonna have to pay thousands of dollars for like a good physical copy of it online. I'm looking at you, Nintendo, mostly.
Well, I like Nintendo because they stand on business. They stay there. They're like, you want to play this game from 2004? $60.
Yeah, right. It does feel at a certain point very
Respectable. No, I'm just kidding.
overconfident. They're like, oh, our games are worth it. That'll be $60 for like Mario 64. Like, no. In no world, in my opinion, is Mario 64 worth $60, right?
No, absolutely not. Not when $60 can get you a lot of better things.
Yeah, right? Like it doesn't make sense. Anyways, open up your
Anyways,
libraries, please, for the love of God.
yeah, let me play Fire Emblem on my PC. Speaking of Nintendo, when is that direct coming? Is there a date for that? I know that there's supposed to
I
be one in June.
I saw a post like 2 days ago that was like Nintendo Direct this week or next week. I don't know. I didn't read the article, but it was like there's a new Nintendo Direct this week. Dot 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 or next week in parentheses.
Well, let it be tomorrow, please. I'm starving. I need more Pokemon news. Like, I'm foaming at the mouth for Pokemon.
I thought they said that there wasn't going to be Pokemon at this Nintendo Direct.
I didn't hear that, but come on.
Maybe I'm mistaken, but
It's been months.
it's been months for starving.
I'm starving.
Please. All right, now shift over to Trevor's indie corner for the day.
I got a couple indie games for you, Trevor.
Okay, give me some names before I go through this, so I don't steal them like I did Life is Strange from you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Trash Goblin looks like a Trevor-like game.
Trash
It's
Goblin. All right, Trash Goblin. Right.
Trash Goblin.
That sounds sick.
It doesn't look very fun to me, but I thought maybe
Cozy shopkeeping game where you find, clean, upcycle, and sell trinkets. Think Power Wash Sim X there with a cross between D&D. Actually, oh, hang on. That actually reminds me. We'll get to that after Indie Corner. Let me add it to my notes before I forget it. I like the art style.
I thought you would.
Yeah, the goblin's real cute. I don't know. Yeah, that looks. I mean, I did play Power Wash Simulator.
Fun stuff, probably, right?
Yeah. You ever just like look at an indie game and think to yourself like they're trying way too hard for like the indie vibe
Yeah, almost exclusively.
for like every indie game?
I'm like, oh well, that looks familiar.
Little Kitty Big City is the one I'm looking at that I was thinking of.
Jason played that in beta, and it was incredibly cute.
Yeah.
But I don't like it because it's a cat that ran away from home, and or is separated from his home, and that makes me choke
Yeah. Yeah.
thinking about my cat away from home, even if he has a good time. No, he's got to stay here. He's at home. He's a homeboy.
Did you see the
I'm
end
a
of that game?
homeboy.
Maybe he gets back to his family.
Maybe I hope he does.
Trash
But I couldn't
Goblin.
play Stray because your cat gets hurt.
Yeah, Kendra needs to get back on that game.
But if your cat can get hurt, then I don't want to play it.
Fair. What do you got after Trash Goblin?
That's actually the only one I have. I thought I had more.
So I got one called Fruit Bus, which
Root
is
Bus?
yeah. And I have this on my list because I think it's funny that it's another food truck game.
Why are you into food truck simulators
I
lately?
don't know. That's exactly why I have it on here though. But it's a little bit different because it is from a first person perspective. And you actually get to move your truck around, drive it to different locations instead of just like you open up shop and then you serve customers. And like you
Can you GTA people on the road?
I probably not. It does look just holy guacamole. I'm watching the trailer autoplay while I'm sitting here talking about it, and there's actually it looks like a lot more stuff in this game than what I
Holy
was expecting.
guacamole.
You can put spikes on your tires. Maybe it's just for like traction. I don't know, but they look like scary spikes. There's fishing. You can play frisbee with your friends. You can have a little cookout at night before you go to bed. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. That looked way more in depth than if you don't put the parking brake on your truck, it'll roll backwards down hills. Apparently, that's kind of terrifying.
A realistic food truck simulator.
It seems that way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. That was way more in depth than I was expecting it to be. Next one I have on my list though is Tiny Bookshop, which is, guess what? It's not a food truck, but it's a book truck. It looks like. But no, you set up like a little pop up bookstore on like the seaside, and it looks to be like more of a like store management kind of game.
Man, I don't know how you can get into these.
Yeah, I feel the same about some of the games you play.
All I play is Monster Hunter. It's the only game I play now.
That's a lie. I've watched your streams, but I like that.
It
Of
looks cute.
course, you know what I'm gonna say next. What do I like about it, Ed?
Cross splits.
It's
What game?
a tiny bookshop.
You like the art style?
Oh, I sure do.
The art style's cute. It looks cute.
Yeah, I like because it kind of looks like just like paper cutouts set on top of each other.
Yeah, like South Park.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say like South Park. I don't like South Park personally. Let's see. Another one I got is On Your Tail, which is like it seems like the what I picked up from it was like private investigator kind of game.
Yeah, for furries.
Calm down. But I thought, oh, and it's a story driven game. I really like story driven games. Just give me a good plot, and I'm set. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's the best way to sell a game, in my opinion, is with plot.
Honestly, I don't know. I do play League of Legends. Maybe it's not the best way to.
That game just has an addictive gameplay loop.
It really does. Yeah,
You don't like that game. You're addicted to it. It's your vice.
it really is. Now that I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah. I actually, side note, I bought alcohol for me to drink today, and I'm just like wincing thinking about it. So I think I'm just gonna
Just
skip
pass.
it.
Just don't. You're good. You don't need it. This is also a self
Not
help podcast. On the
not
side, we
fun
do
anymore.
self help.
I'm doing shadow work because my therapist doesn't show up.
Don't do that. All right. Got another one coming out in Q1 2025. Free Ride. It's a game about you. Board a train to the spirit world in our oddball RPG where you make friends, use telekinesis, find secrets, consume ice cream, and chart your own path. I really like the concept of that game because you also, while you are on the train, you talk to other riders and figure out like things that are bothering them and talk to them about it. It's almost
A
like
game that's a
a
not so secret personality test.
yeah, and also like maybe a self-help game. Like you're gonna find out so much about yourself when you play this game. But it seems kind of like another version of Spiritfarer, kind of. Do you ever play Spiritfarer?
No, but it sounds like it'd make me cry.
Oh, it would. You should play that game. I think you would actually cry. I
It's
cry.
not hard to make me. It's not hard to make me cry. That's really easy. I've been
Uh,
crying a lot because we've been watching this show on Hulu.
what is it?
I was crying before I got on Under the Bridge.
I'll look it up. I don't think I've heard of it.
It is about a group of kids that kill their friend.
On purpose?
Yeah, they're like it's like gang related.
Oh, okay.
It's violent. It's based on a true story, and that's what makes me cry. Is every time I'm like, this is real.
Oh no. This happened to someone.
This happened to someone in real life.
That is sad. All right, last game for Trevor's Indie
Corn dog.
Corn Dog. Yep, game's called Corn Dog. No, it's called Magical Bakery. I'm sure you can insinuate what this game is about. It's about becoming the best magical baker. And I just
Okay.
think it looks cute. Per the usual. That's like the biggest draw for me on indie games. And
Depends
guess
when
what?
games
It's
look
another
cute.
store management game.
See, I love store management, but I need combat because I have a small brain.
You do combat.
There's combat in this?
Hey, you just gotta beat the dough into submission so it's ready
No, that's not what I
to.
meant.
No, I'm sure there's probably no combat in the game. But
Yeah,
like,
Stardew doesn't have enough combat for me.
Haunted Chocolatier probably will. They Concerned Ape said that there is going to be a revamped combat system that it's going to be like more 50-50 between the shopkeeping and the combat as opposed to like
Okay.
90-10 like Stardew is. So I think
When does that
that
come out?
Haunted Chocolatier, he said that he wanted to make sure all of the 1.6 patches were like flawless on all systems before he like 100% committed to Haunted Chocolatier. So I don't think there is a timeline yet because he hasn't started fully working on it. But it's expected sometime in 2025.
Mm.
So I imagine,
The rest of this year is looking grim.
yeah. We're really like struggling on 2024 games, I'm feeling.
This has been the worst year of my life
For video games or just in general?
in general.
Wow.
Like, and all I need to get me by is some Pokemon news.
Just a little hint, please. Please, God.
I
Dude,
saw there was a leak for the Kingdom Hearts 4 window being 2026. I
yikes.
am 30 years
Yikes.
old. I can't wait 10 years for a Disney game anymore. Just give me the game.
No, you have to wait 10 years for it. That's just the pattern it follows now, bud.
Drip feed me at least something. Give me something.
Nah. Give it all to me right now. In other pop culture though, I just started for the first time watching Seven Deadly Sins.
That's
Not good?
don't think you're gonna finish it.
No?
I don't. It is all fan service.
Oh, okay. I'll keep my eye out for that. I mean, the first couple episodes are okay. In that case, I need an anime recommendation. There's this dude on YouTube that does shorts that's like, these are a bunch of shows that I'm glad I gave a chance, or these are like slept on fire anime. And I keep just like liking his videos because I'm
And
building
Seven
a
Deadly
list.
Sins was on there.
Maybe. I don't know. I have like 20 of his videos liked, but Seven Deadly Sins just kept popping up on my Netflix anime list.
I
I
don't
was
think I'm
like,
gonna
fine,
cancel
I'll watch it.
Netflix.
Should. I don't pay for it. My sister does, so
That's like $18 a month.
it's crazy.
Hot take. Netflix is bad, actually.
Netflix is bad. Like Hulu's where it's at. Like
Hulu is really, really where it's at. Under the Bridge is on Hulu.
for mainline streaming services, Hulu is where it's at. Although, at least for this most recent season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Netflix did buy the rights to it, so it was only streaming on there, which sucks.
That does sucks.
I I don't know if they're gonna continue that, but I'll be mad if it gets canceled. Also, we got the proper release date for Sparking Zero now, October 11th. I'll see you then. I'll
Yeah,
see you
I
before
saw
that.
that. I saw that, and I forgot to bring that up. There were a couple
uh,
notes that I just got rid of,
yeah.
like Para Lives
Like,
and Pal World.
what were you guys saying about? Oh, the update for Pal World.
Yeah, it looks good.
What did they
The
update?
game. They're like making a new island and releasing more pals.
They're just taking too
There's
long to like
do
update stuff.
anything.
Yeah,
There's nothing in that game. There's nothing to do.
yeah,
It's a sandbox game, so I get it, but like, man, have better building if you're gonna make a sandbox game.
yeah. You really gotta
Gotta sell me on
work
it.
on that stuff.
Gotta sell meat on it.
All right, Ed's gotta get food. We're out of notes. We're gonna close out for today. Thank you for watching. If you are not following us, you should, because we'd really love it. And we'd appreciate it. And Ed streams later this week on Thursdays on this channel. Yeah, so if that interests you or other games he'll be playing in the future, make sure you stop by for that. Thursdays and Sundays, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. There it is. I also stream over at twitch.tv/translations. And that is just pretty random right now. So also thank you to Summer School, friend of the show, Josh Wilson. That's it, I believe.
That's it, I believe.
Follow us on TikTok, maybe? Question mark? We will catch you next week, same time, same place. Have a good week. Stay alive. We love you.